football is really it's a game of two halves. You know, football is a game of two halves. As you can tell, until it's 90 minutes, you can never say never. You know, the whole of the first half it was all Japan. The game against Brazil versus Japan. In the first half, Japan was really on top. Japan made all the good decisions, all the best decisions, and they were rightfully 1-0 up at halftime. You know, because they played better. They won all the second balls. They controlled the middle of the park. You know, they were decisive with their counters, and of course, they took the decisive goal. You know, I thought Brazil was not into it. Like they were nowhere to be found. So I knew the second half had to be different, and rightfully so it was. So like I said, football is a game of two halves. Japan controlled the first half, and Brazil took over in the second half, and that's why they won the game in the end, 2 goals to 0, because they scored two second half goals, and the game was 2 goals to 1 in the end in favor of Brazil, of course. You know, it's crazy how football works sometimes. You have to be there for 90 minutes before you can say whoever is the winner. But yeah, in this game, Brazil was something else in the second half. They made some nice changes. Brought on Hendrick, brought on Martinelli, who scored the winner, who scored the winning goal. You know, so it was really a game of two halves for sure. The subs made a difference because when they came on, it was different. You know, Hendrick was all over the place. Martinelli came on and really scored a beautiful goal in the end. You know, showed some class in the end, which was beautiful to witness. And of course, Brazil ended the game 2-1 in the end, and they won. So Brazil moved on to the next stage, to the 16 finals. You know, and they won that game in the round of 32, and on to the next game. And I'm not sure who they'll be facing in the round of 16s. But yeah, they deserve to win this one, even though in the first half they were nowhere to be found. Japan were really the better side in the first half, and the second half Brazil were the better side, and they scored two beautiful goals in the end. So football really is a game of two halves, like I said in the beginning, and until it's 90 minutes, you can never say never. And that's why football is the most beautiful game in the world, you know, because in football anything can happen, and this is football. Anything can happen for sure. So come on, let's get it. Samba boys fan myself, I was rooting for Brazil to take this one, and I was really happy that Martinelli, who's an Arsenal player, scored the goal. And as everybody knows, I'm a big Arsenal supporter, so I really celebrated as if it was Arsenal that scored when Martinelli scored the winner. Beautiful scenes, you know, beautiful scenes. Let's get it.